My name's Alexa, and I have a question for you. Will I survive in this environment?
Well, my name is Sophie, and I'm trying to survive in the ecosystem of the Grand Canyon.
Hi, my name is Luis, and I'm trying to survive in the ecosystem of the Grand Canyon.
Hi, my name is Junior, and I'm trying to survive in the Grand Canyon for 10 days.
Our giant question. How can we adapt and survive in a unique natural habitat from one environment to another? To make sure our survival rate is high, which means it's 100% sure that we are going to survive in the Grand Canyon. First, Team Canyon had to analyze the attributes of the whole entire environment.
Land features. A canyon is a deep valley that has been carved in the earth by a river called the Colorado River. Did you know that this river has been working for more than 10 million years?
Animal adaptations. The animal's adaptation is very important because it helps them and us survive in the habitat. The eagle's adaptation is the eyesight. It helps the eagle see its prey from far.
I learned behavior. The mother bald eagle shows the eaglets how to get their prey. A learned behavior is something you learn from someone or family member.
The climate in the Grand Canyon. The climate of the Grand Canyon is 72 degrees Fahrenheit. This supports our theory that we could survive in the Grand Canyon because the climate in Texas is very similar. Our team would not have a difficult time in adapting to this new climate. Also, in the Grand Canyon, it can sometimes snow. This is another similarity to Rockwall. It confirms that our team can easily adapt to this environment.
Plants in the Grand Canyon. A second important attribute to learning order and adapt and survive in the Grand Canyon is the knowledge of plant adaptation. Did you know that there are more than 1,737 species of plants? Because how deep and how high the Grand Canyon is.
Survival backpack. We will need a kind of rope for climbing in the mountains.
We will need this rope because you know how the Grand Canyon is a big giant rock and you can like slip down. So we really need the rope because we really need this rope to climb down. And if you never had this rope, you'll slip down.
Rocks for making fire.
We will need rocks to make fire, and so we can boil our water and cook our prey.
We will need this cactus because it's the most important thing because it has water inside. Then, you know how sometimes the Grand Canyon rains a lot? So the cactus holds the water and he saves the water when he needs it.
We will eat a cougar because we need to survive. And we will drink water from the Colorado River or from a cactus.
Did you know that there was a tree in the Grand Canyon? It is called the Joshua tree. We will get our wood to make our items so we can survive in the Grand Canyon.
We're gonna make out of this Joshua tree. We're gonna make a stick out of this.
We will need special boots for safety, like you know how the Grand Canyon, you need like safety boots because maybe you could sit down and like you need these boots because you could fall down, and we will not need like flip-flops and stuff. We will not need those because that's very hard to do.
It also provides us from getting like a rattlesnake. It also provides us from getting sharp bites.
Our discoveries.
Our discoveries. I discovered that some visitors go down into the inner canyon. The inner canyon gets very hot. It stays hot all year round. I also discovered is that the Grand Canyon is one of the most parks in the world. It is visited because it has its own natural beauty.
How will we get food and water? First, we will get a stick and chop off the thorns, then chop off half of the cactus. So then we will drink the water. Also, we could get our clothing from the Kogar, and we could go to the Colorado River and get the water, and we can drink it. When we see a Kogar, we will also get a stick, so we could kill the Kogar, and then cook it by using the rocks to make fire.
Would we survive in the Grand Canyon? Would we survive in the Grand Canyon? Well, that's a good inquiry. We would survive in the Grand Canyon because the temperature is similar to Texas.
Did you know that we have a Grand Canyon in Texas? It's called the El Paledrillo Canyon. Our closing. It's not just a canyon, it's the grandest canyon.
Thank you for being a great audience.
Woo!